Hello everyone, MeanSpeed here with another Battlefield Heroes video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about another Battlefield Heroes project, that being Rising Hub or Rising Heroes. Now I did know about it for a bit and I was meaning to play it, I just never got around to it before uploading and making my last video, and some of you guys were telling me about the project as well and saying I missed it out. So sorry for that, and obviously thanks for the comments about it, because if I hadn't known about it beforehand I would have still found out because of the feedback and the comments. So yeah, thanks for that. Before I go any further though, I just want to say that the gameplay might be a bit laggy in places. My recording software was being pretty unreliable, I was having some issues with it, so just be aware of that. Hopefully it's not too bad or noticeable though. So Rising Hub has released a decent amount of updates since its release about 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to cover the major stuff here in this video. So first of all, they added the map Fork, which is basically an unreleased map that was used with another unreleased map called Lowlands to actually make Alpine Assault. Now this map was never playable with proper multiplayer and online back in the day. It was only available through changing the tutorial map in your game files. And it's pretty cool to experience the map for myself for the first time, because I never even got to play it as a tutorial map, and they actually made a few changes to it as well, I believe. One of them being a name change, because Fork, obviously, it's not really the best name, it doesn't sound that great, it's more like a code name than something official. So the map is actually now called Heroic Highlands, which fits the Battlefield Heroes map scheme with names, and makes the map more important, I guess. I will say that it's a very open map though, and you can definitely tell in certain areas and spots why it's an incomplete and unreleased map. And I think adding planes and just, more vehicle spawns in general would probably make the map more enjoyable, given the size of it and how barren it feels. Sticking with the theme of bringing back old and rarely seen parts of Battlefield Heroes, Rising Hub also brought back Buccaneer Bay with the Hero of the Hill mode. Now that was actually only available in the original Battlefield Heroes for a few weeks before being removed, and it was never to be seen again after that. Now once again, I didn't get to play this back in the day. I think either I wasn't that active on Battlefield Heroes during that time frame, or I just didn't come across it when I was playing. So it's awesome to have the chance to play it now, though I didn't actually get any recordings of it as I couldn't find that many servers running it, and the ones that were playing it were pretty full at the time, so I didn't actually get in or get much luck with that over the past few days, but hopefully I'll be able to try it soon enough. And I did actually hear that the timer for the mode is bugged at the moment, so if you do end up playing it, just expect a very long and slow game. You'll probably, reach max points and get a massive amount of kills, because the rocket timer doesn't actually go down every second like it should do when it's captured for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, it's just, still nice to have this despite that bug, but it's not really that bad, to be honest, from what I've heard. Carrying on with this mode here, which is that Victory Village Hero of the Hill was added. Now, this is something completely new. This was never in the original game at all. There were only ever traces of it in the PTE files of a certain PTE update and version, with no footage of it at all existing until now. And it's funny actually, because this is something I either suggested many years ago, or I just thought about it or dreamt about it, because obviously this Victory Village is my favourite map, and I just thought of the rocket being in the exact same spot as it is here, replacing the church fountain. So this is definitely my favourite update, and my favourite update they've done so far, to be completely honest with you. And I'm looking forward to any more future maps getting support for this mode, Hero of the Hill. If the team's still working on the mode and carrying on with this, I know that Buccaneer Bay Hero of the Hill came with Riverside Rush Hero of the Hill back in the day, and they were both available at the same time and both got removed at the same time. So maybe they'll add Riverside Rush Hero of the Hill as well. I'm not sure yet, but hopefully they do that as well, because it would make sense, and it might be easier to do. I'm not sure. Another feature that was added is actually the leaderboard, which has stats for top score, kills, capture points, and stuff like that. Similar to what Battlefield Heroes tracked, but with a few more as well, like VP and rank leaderboards, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. It's a feature that's kind of nice to have as an extra, and I think it makes the project feel, I guess, more like Battlefield Heroes, more official. And it kind of means there's more to play for, and your progress actually goes towards something. So I can see this as something else to keep people around more often and to keep them playing. It's just something else to play for. Finally, guys, I mentioned Custom Link in my last video, and what does this mean for Custom Link? What does this mean for them? Honestly, it's not as active as it was around the time I uploaded my last video on it, but their Discord actually promoted Rising Heroes as well, so people have probably been encouraged to move over to there instead. I mean, when I last checked the server list for Custom Link, only the unranked server was populated, and that's pretty much just a server for Gunner 1v1s, which is unique, you know, and something that Rising Hub doesn't have to my knowledge, so it makes sense that it's still getting some attention. I don't think it's got any unranked servers at the moment, actually, Rising Hub, but yeah, maybe we'll get some in the future. And I'm actually looking at getting a server at some point, guys, so I will make a video letting you know about that if and when I get that set up. It's still very early stages right now with that. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's about all for Rising Hub for now. I'll provide you with the links for the site as well as the Discord link. And if you have any suggestions or ideas for videos on the project for the future, I'd appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.